All right, let's take a look at some of the after-hours movers that we are watching here at Yahoo Finance. A couple of trending tickers for you. First, I want to start off with Bitcoin. Now, let's move lower today, although we are well off the lows, back above 19,500, still off just about 1% for the day. But taking a look at an intraday chart, you can see we dropped below 18,500 earlier in the day. We have seen a pretty steady incline up since then. Relatively speaking, though, way off since the levels of the peak. Year to date, off just around 60%. Lots of volatility in Bitcoin. I think investors are really bracing for maybe the volatility that we could see over the coming days as investors wait to hear the update from Jay Powell just in terms of how aggressive the Fed could potentially get. If it's any sort of hawkish tone, maybe more than what the market is currently anticipating, that, of course, could be bad news for crypto, because we have seen crypto slide here in tandem with U.S. equities when there is a larger cause of concern for inflation. All right, let's move to Ford. Now, Ford moving lower here in after hours. An update here on their guidance. You can see the stock off nearly 5%. Now, the company is saying that inflation-related supply costs actually about $1 billion higher than initially anticipated in the third quarter. They're saying that supply shortages of some parts are going to shift some of that revenue from the third quarter to the fourth quarter. So as a result, Ford saying that it now sees third quarter adjusted EBIT of $1.4 billion to $1.7 billion. That's the reason why we're seeing shares move lower here after hours. They did, though, reaffirm their full year guidance for the year. Ford off just about 28%. Let's round it out with Cognex. Now, this is the manufacturing company here. Shares moving after hours to the upside. You can see just off the highs, we were up 10% just a couple of minutes ago. We're now up just around 7.5%. The company upping its revenue guidance ahead of its investor day. They now see $195 million to $205 million. That's up from the previous guidance of $160 to $180 million. Taking a look year to date, stock has been under pressure, off just around 46% over the past year. Shares off 53%.